One. Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome to our CEO web show, to our VIP guests, to those of you who are pastors and ministers and evangelists, those of you who are business owners and lawyers and doctors, those of you who are employed but diligently seeking something else to do. For all of our professional athletes, welcome to our Surge 365. Increase your income, increase your wealth presentation. I am your hostess, Janice Parker, just so excited to share what will prove to be some absolutely amazing information with you. So we're going to talk today about creating some extra income. So let me ask you a question. If you had an extra $500 a week, would it mean something to you? An extra $500 a week, about $2,000 a month, about an extra $24,000 a year. Would that mean something to you? Now let me ask you this question. Would you or anyone you know be interested in what it would take to earn $50,000 in the next 100 days right before Christmas? Because if you answer yes to those questions, you are in the right place at the right time, and we're going to share all of that information with you. Now, if you're going to talk about creating extra income, you know, my grandmother used to put it this way: God bless the child that has his own. I say the child that has his own. Well, Warren Buffett says this, that if we're going to increase your wealth, not just your income, but increase your wealth, we must start a business. Now, he gives kind of a litmus test, though, to what kind of business to start. He says, you know, it can't just be any business. He says the things that you like to do should actually be a hobby of yours. But the things that the world does should be a business of yours. So that makes sense. If I were you and I'm sitting out there and I'm listening and I'm brand new, because I was you once upon a time, I would be thinking, okay, that makes perfect sense, because some of the things that I may like to do, the world may not be interested in. And so that makes perfect sense. Okay, so we've got the right industry. Now, if I'm going to go in business for myself, who do I go in business with? That would be the next question. So we got the what, and now let me tell you the why first. See, travel and tourism last year, well, no, actually in 2017, did over $8.3 trillion in that 1 year period. Now, we're going to be on here for like maybe 35 minutes, and travel in a 1 hour will do over $947 million in revenue. Let me put that into perspective for you. If you were to, just give you an idea of how huge it is. So if you were to take Google and Apple and Microsoft and eBay, oh, I didn't know that's spelled game, but that's cool. And you were to take all of their revenue, multiply it by 700%, that would give you the revenue generated by what we believe to be the world's largest industry. So now you understand, you know, which products, okay, Warren Buffett was talking about when he said, okay, you know what, you got to be in a business where the world is already spending money. The world is spending money on travel and will never stop. All right, so we've got that. Now who? Who will we go in business with? Well, to any kind of business, to go into business with a proven track record. For example, the most highly sold franchises around the globe happens to be McDonald's. And the reason for that is because McDonald's does not because they have the best hamburgers on the planet, but they have a proven track record of success. And people who purchase them are going to be successful if they step into the system and follow the system. Well, guess what? The gentleman that you see here, you know, the founder of the company, the owner, Pastor J. Lloyd Tomer, his son Scott, and Dr. Christopher Coakley are people that combined, actually, they have over, you know, 120 years, sorry about that, over 120 years of actual experience. Now, in addition to that, what's so amazing about these gentlemen is that they have been in this industry and they've proven themselves in the travel space. Let me share with you why. In the travel space, we have actually already generated over $3 billion in travel sales. $3 billion. And what's so amazing about that is, to you and me, people like us that really work from home in the travel space, they've already paid out over $3 billion in actual travel sales. So that tells you that they've done something right. Now, that's in our travel agent space. But in another one of our divisions, the company has already paid out over 50,000. Now, look at that number. 50,000 of those $1,000 bonuses, and they're unlimited to you and me, and I'll share that in a minute. Not to mention, we have $10,000 bonuses, and they're wonderful, let me tell you. But they paid out over 500 of those. Now, if you've ever said to yourself, you know, what could I do to create legacy, a legendary income for me right now, and then a legacy type income for my family? Listen, there are already 100 people in our platform that are already $1 million earners. So you got the why, business where people spending money, the what, they're spending money in travel, the who, Surge 365. Now let's talk about our products. See, because what we're able to do, because of a patent pending algorithm, or the algorithm may actually already be finalized. But the thing is, we found a way, a revolutionary concept, where partnering with a company called SR, we're able to show a consumer, you and I are able to offer a consumer 80% of the time a price less expensive for the same vacation that they would find online. We ask people this: if it was the same price and it was the exact same price vacation, would you purchase it from your mother? And everybody in the room said yes. But now we said this: if it's cheaper, the same vacation, but it's less expensive for your friends and family, who would they purchase from? And the answer would be you. So what you're gonna own in your business is your very own, URL or link. This link has never been issued before. It will never be issued again. Now, let me tell you what it allows you to do. It allows you, the owner, to share your link with as many people as you want, and they can become your customer. They literally can become your customer. Now, they get to sign up for free, which is always good, especially for our friends. But you know why I think this is really powerful? Because most of the people that we talk to say, you know what, I don't like to sell, or I'm not good at sales, or I don't like selling my friends anything, or I don't like asking my friends for money. Well, you know what's so amazing is you don't have to, because you're going to share your link with them, and it's free to them. They sign up for free. Now, all of the same hotels, all of the same cruise lines, all of the same resorts, airlines, all of the same thing, they can book from Expedia, Priceline, or Travelocity. They can book it right here on your website. How powerful is that? So you're able to offer a savings to your friends and family. However, it doesn't stop there, because whatever they save, you're going to receive a commission check for 60% of whatever they save. Now, for the person on the line like me, I own a car dealership, and so I don't like people blowing smoke. Like, people will come in and try to sell me warranties and all this other stuff. Get to the point. How are we able to offer this? And it's very simple, because Expedia and Priceline, they're the #1 and #2 company on the planet. They sell their travel to who? The general public. And what they are able to do, and because they own all of the other companies that you see, like Agoda and Travelocity and Orbitz and Kayaks, they're owned by #1 or #2. So they've decided, I will never undercut you in pricing. You never undercut me. I mean, think about it. Where do we, the consumer, go to purchase our travel but going to Expedia or one of their affiliates? Well, they keep their prices here, where our algorithm is able to verify what that price is and bring back to you a real deep discount, which I'll show in a minute, but bring back to your customer kind of like a friends and family discount. And because you're the one who shared it with them, you're going to get paid. Now, you may say, well, why do you guys do that? Because yes, we could spend millions of dollars a week on advertising and billboards and commercials like Expedia, but we chose to pay you. Now, let me ask you a question. Who would you rather, right, get paid for saving your family money? You. Would you want your family to continue to pay full retail prices on vacations they were going to take anyway? Of course not. So when you're a blessing to them, you're automatically a blessing to yourself. See, when they say $474, you're going to get a check in the mail for $284. How amazing is that? Let's look at another one, because I tell you, this one, I love New York. I love Broadway. I love plays. I love all of that stuff. Well, family, let me tell you, you could have a friend or family member that wants to book a 4-day, 3-night weekend in Manhattan. Now, I know most of you know that Manhattan, the rooms are normally about $300 per night. Well, guess what? Your friends and family members would save $374. And are you okay with earning $224? You know what's so amazing? I was talking to a young man that he is actually a DJ out in St. Louis. And I said to him, well, since you DJ every single week, 2 to 3 times per week, why don't you maybe get like a very, very nice, maybe an odd size business card, and if it's the Deltas doing a red and white ball, you could put red and white ball gift.com, and if it's the Omega's doing a purple and gold event, you can put purple and gold event gift.com, and you can begin to share this every time you do an event. Well, think about how many hundreds and hundreds of people that would sign up on his link. See, because you don't have to know the people that sign up. They could come from anywhere. They could come from anywhere. Well, guess what? With that, he would start to generate a secondary income just like Expedia generates. Now, here's what you need to know. The reason your customers sign up is because our platform is private. You can't Google our prices. Somebody outside of our platform can't see our prices. Everything is very, very private. It allows you to track your customers, stay in touch with your customers, even send out, holiday gifts to your customers, but you're the one that's going to earn the income, not a third party. Now, you see that question. Where would you go? If we showed you, the person that invited you to this webinar, if we showed you how to earn an extra $6,000, where would you go? Well, my girlfriend, Letitia Nicole Beatty, said to the mall. She said she was going to the mall. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter where you would choose to go. The fact of the matter is that you already have $6,000 worth of customers in your life already. I don't mean that they're paying $6,000. I mean that your income can be $6,000. And let me share with you why. Most of us, the average, according to statistics, average social media person has 338 friends. Oh, well, this is on Facebook. That's average. Well, in your life are people that you have something in common with. You go to church with them, you're in the choir with them, your children play ball with them, your children are in the same school with them, you go to classes with them, you get your MBA with them. They're people in your life. They're people that you work with prior, that you work with currently, right? Duty station prior, current duty station, it doesn't matter. And then, of course, we've got our friends. You know what? I tell people, friends, frenemies, and enemies. Let's just all get along. Let bygones be bygones, because here's the power of your business. If only 200 nights were booked, and let's just say the next 365 days, we're not saying 200 people booked, we're saying 200 nights were booked. And we're not even gonna say $300, $400, $500 like in the previous examples, just $50. Matter of fact, that's only 30% of your Facebook friends booking a weekend if you only had 338. Well, if 200 nights were booked, and each of them saves just a measly $50, your 60% commission would total $6,000. What would next year be like? Would this be a Christmas fund for you, a vacation fund for you and your family? I mean, what would it be like to every year, right? And as your customer base grows, your check grows, to actually have that kind of income. Now, that's business number one under your umbrella, called the Vortex Platinum. The second business under your umbrella is something we call a travel agency. Yes, you can take the training, and yes, you can work with all the top vendors who actually give you free vacations too, depending on the stipulations. But yes, you can actually book cruises and earn commission, book vacations and earn commissions. As a matter of fact, you have that ability working right from home. One of the champions on our team, Miss Candy, literally like 10, 15 years ago when she graduated high school, she took a travel class. She took the travel agency training. It was $1,200 just for the training. Then she had to fly to Florida for some additional certification. Do you know where you're going to get all your certification from? Right here in your living room, in your office, wherever you set your business up. This is number two. As a matter of fact, one of our champions, Rosa and Stewart, they already earned a free cruise from Princess. And so the cruise valued at anywhere from $4,000 to like $13,000 for a 7, 14, or 21-day cruise. So now her husband decides he wants to go to Legoland, but he doesn't want to go to Legoland down in Denmark. He wants to, in Florida, he wants to go to Legoland in Denmark. But they have a platform where when you finish and pass their training, they will offer you a vacation to Legoland, at no expense to you. How cool is that? That's platform number 2. Let's talk about platform number 3. All of this is part of your business. All of this is part of your business. Now, you are a member. You own this. Remember what Warren Buffett said, own it. Well, you own it, which means you get a bigger savings. And because your customers book through your travel link, not only will you earn that $6,000, but I'm going to show you how you earn free vacations as well. So let's dive into what a member price actually looks like. Now, in this particular example, we're talking about Las Vegas. You know it. And the things that happen in Vegas stay in Vegas? Nah, because we're on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. But my point with this one is the same vacation, the same 2-bedroom suite, right there on the strip. Celine Dion, the same ones, the same Mariah Carey, the same Diana Ross. But you have an opportunity to stay for 8 days and 7 nights for $459. That means that $927 never leaves your bank account. And what does that mean? That means you're already ready to have a great time because the money you would have paid to Expedia, you left on your card. Does that make sense? How about this one, family? This is my dream vacation. A lot of people love the idea of this. This is where they have the over-the-water bungalows. You're sitting out in the middle of the water, totally open. Is that Bon Sway? Is that what they call that? But anyway, but it's totally open. Portion of the floor is carved away, made out of glass. You can look right through your tippy toes and find Nemo. Well, you could be in this bungalow, and there could be somebody in this bungalow. You purchased through your membership. They purchased through Expedia, Priceline, and Travelocity. And one of the scariest things about this is the lowest internet price, which means there is a price that is what? Higher. You could check in on the exact same day, check out on the exact same day, and guess what? You saved $3,222 because membership has its privileges. That is the power. Guys, we're talking about cruises. We're talking about rental cars. We're talking about resorts. We're talking about you can rent a yacht if you want to. Everything travel is right inside of your membership. And not only will you earn reward credits for your travel, this is how you earn free vacations because you'll also earn reward credits when your customers travel. So that's like all of your friends going on vacation, but because they signed up for free as your friends and family discount member, the reward credits come back to you. Let me tell you the power of that. So Charlize, we had a training down in Brazil back in October. So Charlize booked, she and her husband, right? She and her husband round trip tickets into Brazil, right? Out of North Carolina. We flew on this great airline called Azul. It was just amazing. But my point is this, because when she booked her family reunion, she booked it through her business and she earned 180,000 reward credits. She was able to pay for this flight with those reward credits. And the only out-of-pocket expense that she incurred was $33. That's it. Because the thousands of dollars for those flights were paid for by her reward credits. And your reward credits, that vacation bought, lasts for 10 years. So doesn't it make sense that you can have all 4 things, right? You have the ability to share your portion of your savings with other people and get a check. But in addition to getting a check, you'll earn reward credits. That's going to buy you free vacations like it did Charlize. But in addition to that, you can be a travel agent right from your home, just like Rosa and Stewart, and earn not only commissions, but free vacations. And you personally are guaranteed the lowest price on your personal travel. Doesn't that just make perfect sense? And you know what makes even more sense? That you can actually own that for $499. You're probably saying to yourself, wait a minute, didn't you say Candy spent $1,200 just for the travel agency portion? And the answer to your question would be yes. And Coach JP, are you saying that we can get all of what you showed for just $500? And the answer to that question would be again, yes. And you get to build that right from your home. Listen, family, American Express's membership, which is $10,000, $20,000, and $30,000 incidentally, they charge people $299 a month, billed annually at $3,600 per year. Your membership fee is only $63 per month. But do you know what I love about this business? See, because most people are afraid to step out on faith. And I know we say we walk by faith, but a lot of us walk by sight. So the company does not want you to have any trepidation, any worry or concern about starting your business. Unlike my business, or if you've ever been in business before, you understand and know that the city does not back our business. Like we're on our own in the other worlds. But in this world, the company says that we will give you a 100% money back guarantee on your starting your business if you do two little things. One, have 10 people sign up on your link every single month. You can go to GoDaddy and you have as many domain names as you want, redirect it back to that link. You can do that. Number two, complete 10 minutes of training every day for 60 days. I mean, like, how hard is that? You can do that on the way to work. If you're not happy after 12 months of following the regulations, the company will not only refund back what you paid for your Vortex Platinum, they will refund back to you any monthly payments that you made. And the reason I say any monthly payments that you made is because you actually can eliminate that monthly subscription fee. Did you know that? Matter of fact, there's a young lady by the name of Tanisha. Tanisha, when she traveled to London, she saved $600 on 4 flights, so that was $2,400. She saved $400 in baggage fees, so total of in the flight world was $2,800. Now, we don't guarantee flights. This just happened when she booked, okay? Then she saved $1,400 on her room. So because she canceled the room she had through Expedia, and she booked the room through her membership. That was $4,200. Well, Tanisha has gone on to save over $7,500 in 1 year of owning this membership. And the reason I'm telling you that right now is because Tanisha doesn't pay the company $63 a month. Oh no, she referred 3 travel buddies, people that travel all the time anyway. Some of the people like Rosa and Stuart wanted to be in business and earn money and earn free travel as a travel agent, right? And because she referred those 3, just like you, her monthly subscription payment became free. Now you may be saying, all of that sounds great, Coach JP, but $4.99 like right now is a little tough. And I'm going to say to you this, listen, you can own the Vortex Platinum for $4.99, right? Or maybe you just start off with the Vortex. You don't have the travel agency or the reward credits or the membership, but you at least can start to get your feet wet, right, in your business for $199. How cool is that? And all of those things, that income that I just shared with you, let me tell you, pastors and nonprofit organizations are all over this. Stay-at-home moms, and dads, military spouses, business owners. Why? Because it brings value. And for a congregation in a church, what are we doing right now anyway? We're traveling. Members that support, a Little League team or a Girl Scout troop, what are we doing? We're traveling. The challenge is our money is going out to Expedia, Priceline, and Travelocity, and none of it circles back to the organization that we care about. Well, now your organization can own its own link, and when the members, donors, and contributors travel, guess what? 60% of whatever they save will be funneled back into the organization you care about. Now, looking at all of that, I was in a conference the other day with like 600 people. There were several of us. I mean, it was 600 of us actually. And we asked the question, if you shared this with 10 people, how many people do you think would be interested in one form or another? And unresoundedly, everybody said all 10. Well, you know what we say? Let us share this with those 10 for you. You don't have to do the work. As a matter of fact, get somebody on a webinar just like you on a webinar tonight. Because if you were 30% wrong and only 7 people like this particular platform, you would see that you would be able to earn $1,400 up to $1,400. Those first 3, if you let us bring over those first 3, once you become a Surge Business Associate, inside of 8 days of that, you would actually earn $240 if they were all Vortex Platinum. $90 in commissions plus $150 fast start bonus. So think about it. If you pay $199, you just got all your money back and you are at a profit already. If you pay $4.99, you got half your money back. Well, this is our goal for you. In your first 30 days, what we want to help you to do is to actually earn up to $1,440. Family, even if you purchase the Vortex Platinum for $4.99, you got a $950 profit already. But you will not be limited to one $1,000 bonus. And this is where I like to talk about the fact that we're better than a franchise. Now, number one, the reason we are is because everybody can participate. $500, $200 is not hard for people to actually put together to be in business for themselves. But just like a franchise, we have a system that's already in place. All you have to do is turn the key and just do what we're going to teach you to do, because we've already done it and we want to help you to do it. Now, the secret sauce to our business, just like McDonald's has 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun, 50 years they've been making that burger. Well, Coach JP, why do you think they've never changed it? I'm going to tell you like grandmother would say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, we have a system too. So we're going to suggest that you get started and you follow the system that we have. Like if you had the $3 million to open a McDonald's, you would follow the system that they have, right? Help everybody get 3. Now you may be thinking that can't be. It's got to be more difficult than that. In actuality, it's not. Our goal is to make sure that everybody inside of your team builder network, right? Every single person is able to earn get 3 and free and eliminate that monthly subscription payment. Even if they don't want to build a business, at least they can enjoy their membership for 0, just like Tanisha, right? So watch this. Every time 7 sales falls into your team builder network, whether you did the work or not, whether you lifted a finger or not, you are going to earn a $1,000 bonus. Now you say, that. Okay, let's back and think about Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's. His family will never flip burgers again, right? They flipped them in the beginning, but they won't flip anymore to earn money. Why? Because there are thousands of McDonald's around the globe. Well, as you begin to help people to have enterprise and start their own business, you're going to earn money even if you didn't physically work for it, because you opened the door to those who on your team. So how does it work? Let's just say you bring on your first 3, you become a team builder. Now you show 4 people how to be in business for themselves, or travel philosophy, a travel agent, whatever floats their boat. But our goal is to help them do what? Get 3. Well, there were 4 that you showed, right? And then 3 that this gentleman just showed. That's 7. Look at the bottom left. It just paid you a $1,000 bonus, even though you did not do all the work. Well, as I unfold this, family, and as you look at this, every time 7 sales falls into your team builder network, and on purpose, we are not showing this to anybody else. We're saying that you're helping people on your team who help other people to get 3 and free. And every 7 pays you $1,000. Well, what if I told you that you have the opportunity to have these people count twice? What you talk about, Willis, right? I always like doing that. But how do they count twice? Well, not only do they count towards your $1,000 bonuses, family, they go on. Now, we don't know how that happened, but they go on, family, to count towards a $10,000 bonus. See, the way you 100 teams, and of course, you already figured out you're not going to be doing all the work, right? But every time you reach 100 team sales, the company is going to pay you a $10,000 bonus. Let me put this bug in your ear. I don't know if maybe you need to pay off a debt, buy a car, pay off a car. Maybe you need to, maybe you need a medical procedure that your insurance company won't cover. You have a parent that you want to take care of. I don't know what an extra $10,000 will do for you, but let me put this bug in your ear. Every time you run for a $10,000 bonus, your total compensation is anywhere from $18,000 to $26,000, depending on if people purchase the Vortex or the Vortex Platinum. Now, I don't know about you, but that is not a bad life. But for those of you who are looking at this for the first time, this is what we want you to know. For a limited time, not only will you earn that up to $26,000, but you let us help you do this. In 100 days, you have 100 sales, right? Let me go back. You have 100 sales in 100 days, and the company's going to pay you an additional $5,000 a month for 5 months, $25,000. Add 26 to 25, even with the new math, that's $51,000. Family, listen, this has happened multiple times in our company. The first to do it in search was a young lady named Tashana Richardson. Then it was a young lady by the name of Letitia Nicole Beatty. Behind her was Michelle Michelle and Ophir Richardson. Behind them was myself. Behind me was Nelsie Consuela Rojas Cruz, Maurice Hendricks, Leslie Johnson. What I'm sharing with you is, if that's something you want to do, the person that invited you can get help for you to actually accomplish that inside of your first 100 days. Now, for my networkers, right? For those of you who've been in networking before, some of you, right? Some of you want to hear things like, I get paid when I work, and I get an override when my team works. I have unlimited $1,000 bonuses, and I have a check match. Let me tell you about this, because this kind of blows my mind. My mentor, Vaughn Nickelberry, sponsored a young man by the name of Nick Pagana. Now, because Vaughn personally recruited Nick, over the last few years, Nick has earned over $1.2 million in a segment of his income, not all, just a segment. Well, my mentor, Vaughn, does 100% match. And so Vaughn has also been paid from the company $1.2 million. Why? Remember Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's? For every company that he helps people to start to be in business for themselves, he gets an override. Well, you're in business now, and the people that you're willing to bless, when they become team builders, you're going to start to override and have a check match as well. Family, there's 16 builder generations, residual income. That's kind of like your Michael Jackson money. The estate is still growing and the income is still coming in without him having to produce the type income, kind of like royalty. And even with that, with all of this I'm showing you, I was talking to one young lady, and she was looking at going to work part-time for Macy's, but she said, I've got a senior, a junior, a freshman, and a sixth grader at home. And the last thing I want to do is leave work that I've been at all day and go to a job and leave them at home. So she said, oh, that sounds good, Ms. Parker, but I don't need $10,000 bonuses and all of that. I just need an extra $500 just to make my ends do what? Make my ends meet. So I shared with her that we actually have the same opportunity. And let me tell you how we can guarantee you an extra $500 a month if that's all you want. Just let us help you get those first three. Now we're going to go to those first three and help them get their first what? 3. That's going to add 9 more people to your team. And then we are going to go to those 9 and help them get 3. And with that particular structure, the company guarantees you an extra $500 a month every single month. But I'm going to close with our director program, family, because this is the executive level. This means you've helped a lot of people, your team has grown, and the company wants to reward you on top of what you're already earning. So that extra $1,000 a month at level 1 director, that's $12,000 a year. I was talking to a young man by the name of Dwayne, and he and I confirmed that in my area here in Hampton Roads, the median income is $14,700. This is your bonus. It's almost what some people in my area earn on a full-time basis. Then when you get to level 2, the company actually awards you a company car, Dodge Charger or Challenger. They buy it, they ship it to you, they cover taxes, title, and licensing fees, and insurance for the duration until you actually qualify at level 3 director. Now that car, it is any color in the world that you want, any color, as long as the color is white. But you know what's so profound about that level is that $24,000 a year. $2,000 a month on the 20th of every single month, month after month after month, just because you qualified to level 2 director. And at the first level, they give you a blue blazer. At this second level here, they give you a gray blazer, just to signify you've done the work. You've done what it takes, right? So when you walk in the room with that blazer on, everybody knows that you put in the time and blessed a lot of people with your efforts. Level 3, and I know you thought that was going to be a catch, and it is. You got to give back this car right here when they award you this car, but this car belongs to you. You're going to lease it from the company, Mercedes, BMW, or Jaguar. You're going to lease it from the company for $1 for 2 years, right? After 2 years, they sign the title over to you free and clear. So you may want to, as you're approaching that level, if you don't have extra garage space, about $48,000 per year. If you, let's just say, at this point, you started paying down your home in chunks. Now, you know that saves you hundreds of thousands of dollars. But if you dumped all $48,000 per year on your mortgage, how quickly could you pay off your house? Do you see the power of creating this income? And it comes in every single month. You don't have to re-earn this income. You already earned this income. Here, they're going to give you a gold blazer that you're going to actually wear, and it signifies what you've been able to do. My mentor, Juliet St. John, wears that blazer, right? But then, family, you're going to grow to level 4. And this is where Dr. Christopher Coakley says, we're going to take and place the car on your wrist. He said, because everybody's not going to see you get out of your car. So when you go in the room, you can just kind of flash, you know what I mean, and just show your success. Now, it is not to brag. So if that's not the thought. So if that's what your thought is, This is to help people believe. You know, most people say they walk by faith, but as I said earlier today, they walk by sight. And some of the people that you're going to share this with, they won't become believers until they see something. I became a believer when I saw Tashana Richardson get her Dodge Challenger. That's when I became a believer. And so this particular platform here, where you're earning this extra $8,000 per month, every single month, just shy of it's like $100,000 per year extra income. Are you kidding me right now? That's how powerful this platform is. Now, this is what I want you to know. I don't care if you start at $199, you start at $499. The playing field is level. We all are at ground zero. And what I'm showing you now has already been done by those of us who walked through the comp plan, and everything I'm showing, somebody has already done. Even down to this one. Now, let me tell you a funny story. So Dr. Christopher Coakley, when he got to this level, he and the co-founders went out to pick out his car. Well, every guy loves a Lamborghini because she's fast, she's sleek, she's sharp, the doors, you know, kind of do that thing where suicide doors, I think is what they call them. But at any rate, so he gets into the car. So he's about 5'8", 5'9", you know, and he gets into the car, but you have to step into the car, and then the car sits this far from the ground. And so getting in was not an issue. What do you think was the issue? The issue was getting out. So the founders of the company had to help him wiggle his way out and kind of grab his arms and pull him out of this particular car. And he was like, that's not going to be cute when I pull up to a 5-star restaurant. So he decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get the Bentley. Well, you have a choice, family. Now, let's have real talk. You know, the first level could take you 3 months to a year. Level 2, where you get the Dodge products, could take you 1 to 2 years. Level 3 may take you 2 to 4, right? Level 1, 2, 3. Level 4 may take you, level 3 may take you 2 to 4. Level 4 may take you 4 to 5 to 6. Level 5 may take you 6 or 7 years. But see, this is in your benefit booklet with your company. You own this company. You understand that. You don't work for us. You don't work for us. You work for you. And your benefit booklet is this for every single person that comes on your team and you. That $1 million bonus, they even thought about that. Oh, and that car, you lease that from them for $1 too. The $1 million bonus, they've already thought about that. They give you $500,000 when you qualify, and then they give you $500,000 the next year because you got to pay who's that guy that's going to come knocking? Uncle Sam. So they even thought that out. So that you don't get in trouble, they pay you half when you qualify and half that next year. And that's a good idea for me. That's a really good idea. Lastly, family, is the top of the comp plan, level 7 and 8, where you choose between a $1 million motor coach, a $1 million vacation home, or $1 million yacht. It's your choice, you know? And this may be 10 years down the road. So it's not going to be overnight. But the fact of the matter is that you can do it. Now, you may be saying, I don't understand how that is possible. Because if you're like me, I had worked in the traditional business world. I had worked in the corporate world. And when my business closed, I found myself starting over at ground zero, you know, right at 40 years old. And now I'm trying to climb up out of losing everything. But the difference between that business, we owned a dealership. It was just me and my business partner. We worked 16, 18 hours a day. But when the recession hit, we were gone. Well, you know, when the recession hit, McDonald's kept building McDonald's. Did you know that? Because they have the perfect business. But we feel like ours is even more perfect. Why? Because again, it doesn't cost a lot to get started. Your business is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And just like a franchise, we've got, you know, self-development workshops. There's no experience required. We're going to give you not only live coaching, you know, conference call coaching, webinar coaching. So you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. that you can get to set your own schedule. We're not your boss. You know, you can run your business right from an app. I watched the Letta Brown book. She's a first lady. I saw her when we came back from Brazil book a cruise that she earned about $3,000 on sitting in the airport in Miami. So you get to run your business from wherever you are. And what I love about it is this, as we close, family, what I love about it is this, the business expense tracking system. And you may be saying to yourself, well, why is that important? And I'm going to share with you as I close why that is important. See, family, one of the things about being in business for yourself is that you literally have the ability, right? You literally have the ability to take advantage of some of the tax benefits that are afforded to people who own their own business. So let's just go real quickly here. And I just want to share with you, just so that you understand the power of being in business and just how being in business for yourself is going to allow you an opportunity to take advantage of the tax benefits that are afforded to the business owner. And so I'm just going to read something to you just so that you understand the benefits of tax saving. And then we're going to close up. So as this is loading, I'm going to tell you, don't put off till tomorrow what you need to get done today. Listen, family, we're all thinking about possibly maybe looking at one day doing something. The day is a day. Grandma would tell you that there's no time like the present. My grandma would also say to you, listen, you need not have all of your eggs in one basket. And when the government is willing to pay you to be in business for yourself, and that the 3 criteria of being in business for yourself are so minute. So let's just read this together as we close. Finally, big tax relief for small business owners. Congress is serious about supporting the growth of home-based businesses because it produces a strong national economy. The government will pay any taxpayer $4,000 to $6,000 or more, $4,000 to $6,000 or more, for running a home-based business. And the 3 criteria are these. A, attempt, you have to actively work your business 3 to 4 hours a week. Attempt to make a profit and keep records. Well, we even give you the tracker to keep your records so you can take pictures of your receipts, upload them, all of that. But here's another thing. You can even increase your take-home pay by $300 to $500 a month, depending on how much you earn, because you do have a home-based business and the tax exemptions or write-offs that you're going to have at the end of the year. And then it goes on to say this. They're not illegal or some type of tax shelter or loophole. This is in the tax code, irs.gov, in the tax codes. And then you have the ability to, right? He says this, if you are not using these special tax deductions, you're overpaying your taxes by $5,000 a year. And I don't know about you, family, but I don't have an extra $5,000 to give away to not a soul. So we're going to challenge you to get started in business for yourself. It's $20 to exercise this particular side of your business, family. No matter whether you want to start at Vortex or Vortex Platinum, we're going to challenge you to get started today. It has been my pleasure to share with you on this morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are chiming in from. Listen, the harvest is plenty, and guess what? Abundance is your birthright. Let's get to the top, family. I want to see you on the beaches of the world. I'm going to see you at the bank. At the end of the day, family, we're going to be a blessing to a whole lot of people. Have an incredible rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Thank you for hanging in there with me. God bless you. Get back with the person that invited you to this webinar, and let's get you started, not tomorrow. Let's get started now. Let's get started today. God bless you, family. We'll talk to you soon.